Hello, my name is Erin from Juniper and Oaks. I'm a crochet pattern designer and I like using interesting stitches to help you crochet things for around your home. I am currently running a year-long crochet along where we are making bookmarks, one bookmark per month with some bonuses thrown in there. This is month 3. This is the March 2023 pattern, the shell stitch. As of right now that I'm making the video, I do not have a special name for this bookmark pattern, but really what we're doing is making some shell stitches to create a cute and quaint little bookmark. This is the sample that I have worked up, and now for you guys, I am going to be working it up in this beautiful hand-dyed yarn from High Desert Yarn. But before I get started, if you have not already, would you please subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that little bell so you're notified of the next bookmark, crochet tutorial, or any other yarn related content that I happen to come out with. Go ahead and subscribe and hit that little bell. Do a thumbs up on this video and please comment below with if you are making this bookmark with us or are you just following along so you are learning the shell stitch. This is a how-to video on how to do the shell stitch, and in the process we get to make this cute little bookmark. The hook that I am using is a 3.5 millimeter hook. It is a size E, size 4, but it's a 3.5 millimeter hook. Here we go. And I am also using DK weight yarn. This is, like I mentioned before, hand-dyed yarn from High Desert Yarn. My friend Joanna is my internet crochet friend who also dyes yarn. I purchased these cute little mini skeins that I turned into these hanks. Purchased these mini skeins of some of her hand-dyed yarn. I'm going to go ahead and put an affiliate link in the description to her Etsy shop, and I really want you to go check her out. She's got many different colorways of hand-dyed yarn, and all of them are nature inspired. She did a custom order for me of a colorway that I came up with called Piper's Bouquet. It's this beautiful pink color that I used to crochet up her romper that I made for Easter and her first birthday. So I wanted to just experiment more with hand-dyed yarn with crochet. I know a lot of knitters use this kind of yarn, but I'd like to see it more in the crochet world. So go ahead and support my friend Joanna by ordering yarn from her link down below. You can use any size hook and any size yarn to create the shell stitch or even to create this bookmark. It'll just turn out a little bit differently depending on your intention. But I'm not offended if you decide to use something different. To start out, let's do a slip knot and insert our hook. I don't know if I said, but this colorway I'm using is called Lupine. It is this beautiful green, purple, bluey color. Trista from Crochets by Trista used this for her Lupine shawl, and I was excited to try it out for these bookmarks. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is chain 32. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Okay, I crocheted 32. You can make yours longer or shorter. What you want to do is crochet any multiple of 6 plus 2. So I did a multiple of 6, which is 30, and I added 2 to it. So whatever the multiple is, so 30, that's how many shells I'm going to have. I'm going to have 5 shells in this row because 30 divided by 6 is 5. There's that little math lesson for you. So I did a multiple of 6 plus 2. So my chain is 32. You could do however many shells that you want, just make sure you do a multiple of 6 and add 2 to it for your chains. After you have your 32 chains, or however many chains you're going to do, you're going to do a single crochet in the second chain from your hook. So 1, 2, work a single crochet, and then work a single crochet in every stitch all the way across. Okay, when you have finished working your single crochets all the way around, or all the way across, then you're going to chain 1 and turn. And you're going to just look at your beautiful yarn. I just think it's so pretty. Okay, so we chained 1, we turned, and now we're going to single crochet. Where's the yarn? Single crochet in that first stitch and skip the next 2 stitches, 1, 2, and do 5 double crochets in this skip stitch. So this is how you work a shell. A shell is essentially 5 double crochets worked in 1 stitch. 3, 4, and 5. So I've worked those 5, and we're going to skip 2 more. 1, 2. Once again, work a single crochet in that space. Okay, skip 2, and now we're going to work on our second shell, where we do 5 double crochets in that same stitch. And skip 2 stitches and work a single crochet. Skip 2 stitches and work 5 double crochet. Okay, if you're a single crochet, you skip 2 stitches and work 5 double crochets in that same stitch. Then skip 2 stitches, work your single crochet, skip 2 stitches, work your shell, your 5 double crochets in that stitch. And then skip 2, work your last single crochet in that last stitch. Like so. Those beautiful shells. Next, you're going to do your row 3. You're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and turn. And now it gets a little bit funky on this row because you're going to be working your shells kind of staggered. So you're going to be working your shell stitches on those single crochet stitches in between, and then your single crochet stitches will be worked on the top of each of those shells. So since we're starting here on the stagger, we're going to work half of a shell in this first single crochet here. So we've chained 3, and now we're going to do 2 more double crochets in that first stitch right away, and then that is half of the shell. Okay, and now you're going to find the third, 1, 2, 3, the third double crochet, and you're working a single crochet right on top. Okay, then you're going to skip 2, and right there in your single crochet from before, that's where you're going to work your shell stitch. So you're going to do 5 double crochets right there in that single crochet stitch. Okay, and then on the top of that shell, in that third stitch, you work your single crochet, and then we're going to work your shell in that single crochet stitch down below there. Work your 5 double crochets, and you're going to do that all the way across till you get to your last shell, which is going to be your half shell. I'll walk you through that once we get there. You work your single crochet on the top of that last shell, and now you have a single crochet stitch here at the end. You're not going to work a full shell, you're going to work 3 double crochets to do a half shell. And that is your row 3. Do you like the look of this lupine in these shell stitches? I think it's pretty fun. I don't use a lot with like the variegated yarn, but I think this looks beautiful. So that's row 3. Row 4, you're essentially repeating row 2. You're going to chain 1 and turn. And right there at the top, you're going to do a single crochet and then skip 2 stitches down here in that valley. You're going to work your shell stitch in that single crochet stitch. Like so. Okay, and on the top of that last one, we do a single crochet to end it off. And that is how you make your shell stitch bookmark, or how to do the shell stitch in general. Just keep on repeating rows 2 and 3 if you want to make yours wider. You know, you can make a blanket out of this. You can do really whatever now that you know the shell stitch. But for the sake of our bookmark, we are going to fasten off, and then you can weave in your ends. I think this is a really fun, neat little bookmark. I can't wait to see what book I'm going to be reading for this. For every month in the year 2023, I want to read one book. Well, one adult book, like a novel. I read thousands of children's books every day to my kids, sometimes the same book over and over and over again. But my goal for this year is to read personally for the sake of my own enjoyment, not just for the sake of my kids. So I'm pairing each bookmark with the book that I'm reading, and I can't wait to give you the book review. Click the link down below to learn more about this crochet along, and also to learn about what book I am reading while I work up this pattern. I give a little review of the book. If you liked this tutorial, give this video a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You hit the little bell, and then you can get notified anytime I come out with a new bookmark pattern for the sake of this CAL, or really any other crochet tutorial or yarn related content. I would love if you followed along with me as I crochet. Thank you guys so much. Please comment below whether or not this is the first time you've done the shell stitch pattern and what you think of it. Are you going to get some hand-dyed yarn like this? Please let me know all those things, and whatever you want to tell me, leave me a comment below. I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.